Lamalera, a small village located on Lembata Island in East Nusa Tenggara, is known for its unique whale-catching tradition. This tradition is a part of the Lamalera people, who live in an area with limited natural resources. In this tradition, whale hunting is not only considered an economic activity, but also has deep spiritual, cultural, and social dimensions. The Lamalera people usually hunt sperm whales, locally called koteklama. They never hunt blue whales. Besides preserving whales, they believe that their ancestors owe a debt of gratitude to the blue whale. It is said that the Lamalera people were once saved by a blue whale. Whaling methods in Lamalera are traditional and highly respectful of nature. The community uses traditional wooden boats called paladang, which are built without metal nails. These boats are operated without engines and rely solely on oars and sails. The fishermen, locally called lamafa, use wooden spears called tempuling to catch whales. This spear has a sharp iron tip designed to pierce the whale's hide. During the whale search, the lamafa will stand at the end of the boat or at the stern, wielding a spear. When the whale is sighted, the lamafa will jump from the boat, aim, and stab the spear into the whale. This process is thrilling, as the whale can fight or drag the boat out to sea. After the whale is captured, the Lamalera community works together to bring it to shore. They then distribute the whale meat evenly among the community in accordance with Tobo tradition, a system of fair sharing. The Lamalera community uses all parts of the whale's body, from the meat for consumption, the oil for massage oil or fuel for traditional lamps, to the bones for tools or for sale. The Lamalera people are descendants of the Tangu sailors, who arrived from South Sulawesi around 500 years ago. Their migration was prompted by the Majapahit conquest of the Sulawesi kingdom. This group would later become the forerunner of several Lamalera tribes or clans. As sailors, they were deeply rooted in the traditions of hunting and sea exploration. They caught various types of fish, both for personal consumption and as a means of exchange. Upon arriving in Lamalera, they established a kinship system and a fishing village that persists to this day. They brought with them their ancestral traditions, which were later transformed into the tradition of whaling, which is often found in the waters south of Lembata Island. This whale hunting tradition began around the 17th century, or perhaps as early as the 16th century. The Lamalera tribe's whale-catching tradition is not a daily occurrence, but rather an anticipated annual event. In Lamalera, there are around 15 family clans that practice this tradition, complete with traditional houses, boathouses, and whale-catching ropes they call talaleo. This traditional celebration lasts for quite a long time, so the Lamalera people call it the whale hunting season, or leva. The whale hunting tradition begins and ends with various traditional ceremonies, which reinforce its spiritual dimension. Before the whale hunt, they perform the leva ritual, usually held in May. In this ritual, Lamalera traditional elders invite the entire community to gather and pray to their ancestors and the sea gods. This ritual aims to seek blessings for a bountiful catch and protection from danger. During the ritual, there are taboos that must be avoided, such as speaking harshly, lying, or uttering negative words. Breaking these taboos is believed to bring bad luck or danger during the hunt. Then, after the whale is caught, the community holds a Thanksgiving ceremony where they share their catch with the entire community. Whale meat is not sold commercially, but is distributed according to a traditional distribution system called Tobo. Whale hunting is a tradition passed down from generation to generation. However, this hunting tradition has received much criticism from various parties, especially animal lovers. This is because whales are a rare species. According to the International Nature Conservation Agency, ICC, sperm whales are listed as vulnerable in 2018, meaning their population is declining. The Lamalera tribe has also received criticism because they not only catch sperm whales, but also spinner dolphins, bottlenose dolphins, killer whales, and several species of blackfish. This is despite the fact that Indonesia has listed whales and dolphins as protected species and prohibits their capture. Despite this criticism and prohibition, the Lamalera people continue to hunt whales. For them, whale hunting is an integral part of their culture and traditions. The Lamalera people maintain that they never engage in reckless whale hunting. They only catch sperm whales, not all whale species. In fact, it's strictly forbidden for them to catch blue whales. Furthermore, it's also strictly forbidden for them to kill pregnant female sperm whales, calves, or whales in mating season. On the other hand, the International Whaling Commission defines whaling in Lamalera as traditional whaling, which is still permitted. However, unlike countries where people also hunt whales, Indonesia does not have regulations governing traditional whaling. By comparison, the people of Greenland, Siberia, Alaska, Canada, and the Faroe Islands have traditional whale hunting traditions for their own consumption. The governments in these regions allow their citizens to continue this tradition. The Lamalera people, however, hunt in a manner not significantly different from those in these countries. During the whaling season, the Lamalera people do not engage in large-scale whaling, as the whale catch is only for consumption or exchange for food. This activity stems from the need to survive in a region with barren soil. Therefore, the sea is a primary resource for the Lamalera people, providing whales, sharks, rays, and other marine species as a source of protein. This condition is clearly very different from Japan, where they lifted the ban on whaling that had been in place for 30 years.